Yo, how y'all doing this session? So in this tutorial I'm just going to show you how to do the forward 4 no stance pickup for forward 4. So that's how it looks like, as you can see. Now I did do a talk over before, but yeah, so there's 3 versions I'm going to show you. This is the second version, as you can see. Now that back 3 Zen 1 2 doesn't always hit, so just be a bit careful of that. Now the combo I did at the start, when it comes to the 3-1 Zen 3, that doesn't always kind of be like helpful, because it's not always going to be consistent, let's just say that, because you have to do like a stop, and in lag and so on it's not exactly effective. So yeah, even though at the end of this video I did that combo in a 4-bar connection, which was a guy who was on 4-bar connection Wi-Fi. Yeah, that was a bit insane. But anyways, moving a bit off topic. So let's just go over what we're needing to go over. So first of all, how to do a crouch dash is, this is all going into how to do this, by the way. So to break it down, crouch dash. So how to do a crouch dash is you press forward, down, forward. Now you see on your D-pad where it's like triangle at the top, yeah, and there's square. So basically where the arrows are that you can't press down the D-pad. So you want to press in between the forward and down, but you want to press on the pointy part of those buttons, which will give you the down and the down forward and the forward as well. So pretty much that's how I do in electric anyway. So yeah, now pretty much another thing I should say is the way you need to implement this is, so right now I'm showing, if I just press down forward in a way that the screen recognizes I'm just pressing down forward, then I won't get the crouch dash. So what you need to do is do what I said earlier, which is press on the pointy parts of the buttons. Okay, that will actually help you insanely, like an insane amount, to actually get this down. Now I decided to do a voiceover because it didn't actually come out clear on what I was saying. So anyways, now then what you want to do is you want to do a crouch dash, and in the midst of his animation he kind of comes to a stop, so he stops moving forward in his crouch position. That is when you want to do the West Standing 4. Get used to the point where he stops, so don't let him stand up, or don't let him stop for long either. So what you want to do is just wait until he's up to that point, yeah, and then just press 4. Pretty much you'll get that as you saw right there. Now there's different kind of times where you can actually do the West Standing 4. There's a quick motion, a slow motion, and a very slow motion, and then an ultra slow motion. Anyways, what I'm showing you right now is the fact that you need to press down forward and not hold down forward. If you hold down forward, this is your output, so the held sweep is what you will get. But if I don't press down, if I don't hold down forward, my bad, then you'll get a West Standing 4 like is shown on the screen. So let's move forward now, and let's tell you a bit about some other stuff. So we've got the West Standing 4 down. Okay, now what happens is, to get this kind of ability, or rather this combo down, you want to actually dash. Now to dash you need to press forward, and right now I'm just showing you how to wave dash. Well, I'm showing you that a crouch dash is a single wave dash, and that multiple crouch dashes make a wave dash. But anyways, and also that you shouldn't make your wave dash super fast, otherwise you're not going to be able to get your West Standings out and so on. But yeah, so go with the wave dash you're familiar with at a nice speed and so on. But as I said before, that was going off topic, and a nice fail right there. Anyways, so what you want to do is you want to just press forward twice, which will put you into a dash. Okay, now once you do the dash, you want to press forward again, yeah, because you do a dash from a certain position, yeah, when you're a little far away from your opponent, you want to do the dash and you'll go into a run immediately. That's what Tekken sees it as, and even other games as well, they see it as that. So you press forward twice and you run. That is pretty much, you know, video game basic 101 for pretty much every 3D game anyway. Well, every 3D fighting game I should say. So almost. Anyways, so what you want to do is you want to do a dash, which is forward, tap forward twice basically in a quick succession, which means pretty much you tap forward very fast. Anyways, and then you want to press forward again while you're running, but you're close to the opponent, and then you want to press down forward. So dash, forward again, down forward. That will give you the crouch dash. Now what we're going over now is pretty much the crouch dash, but anyways, I'm moving a bit more forward in the actual videos. Anyways, so now I'm going to tell you about another thing. So we've gone over the fact that how to do a crouch dash, we've gone over how to do a West Standing 4, and we've also gone over how to actually do a West Standing or crouch dash from a run like that. So now I want to go over one more other thing, which is when do you actually do the crouch dash in the count it forward 4. Now the count it forward 4 is something which is quite interesting, because the fact that if you look at his leg, can you see where he puts his leg down? Yeah, his shoe touches the ground, then you can actually move, just like I showed there. Now I am gonna do quite a few of the count it forward 4 no stance pickups, just to show you the timing of when you actually need to do the crouch dash, and it's pretty much in the middle of you and your opponent. So if you see that little space there, that's when you do it. And when do you run? You run when he puts his leg down. So what I want you to remember is leg down means run. Okay, so leg down dash equals run equals then forward down forward equals crouch dash. Wait a little bit until you know that he's gonna stop going forward in the crouch dash, and then you get the West Standing 4. I don't know why I'm saying equals, but anyways, and then you press back to 1, and yeah, the story goes on. But anyways, also the 3 1s and 3, I'm gonna go over that in another video, because it's a whole different topic and I don't want to actually go over it in this video, because then it's gonna be too quick and not precise enough for you to understand what's actually going on between the tail spin and the while running neutral 3 1s and 3. It'll be too much for you to actually intake or take right now, so I just want to go over this, make it easy, you know. Anyways, so another thing is I want you to have Kunimitsu, Ling Xiaoyu or Lucky Chloe as your training dummy or training opponent. That will make it much more easier for you to actually get something out from this training regime or training method. Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is because the hitboxes are so much smaller, and you won't actually get kind of better training rather than with these opponents, because others will just be like, oh yeah, that's easy for me, you know. But I want you to do it with these characters, because these is where it's the most difficult. You can see my West Standing 4 is way off, but if it was another character, that would actually hit. And the reason I'm doing this is because then when I'm against any other character, I can get it again and again and again. Now with the Panda as well, you can actually get the combo with against Panda and Kuma, but I don't really try it on them. Reason being, I don't trust the hitboxes, never trust the hitboxes, because their legs are like, oh yeah, it's long now, or wait, no, now it's short, and then their heads are like, oh, it's massive, and now it's gone short. So I don't trust them, I never ever trust them. So I would suggest you don't go for this combo against pandas. Just go for the Zen rather than doing the cancel. Now to make this training go up a step, I want you to do a down forward 1-4, so it's the opponent spins and then get it. Now the timing's changed. So another thing I want to say is the fact that forward 4, count it, wait until his leg is on the floor again, then you can move. Another thing is when to main dash for the back to 1. You want to main dash for the back to 1 when you do while standing 4, and then he puts his leg down again. So forward 4, puts his leg down, you can move. Okay, while standing 4, he puts his leg down, you can move. That is pretty much it. And the difference between the forward 4 and the while standing 4 is the fact that you've got a lot less time to actually do the mini dash rather than the forward 4 into the run, which makes sense, but just get used to that, because either you're gonna have to do two things. Either you're gonna always have to do a perfect run into cross dash while standing 4, or you're gonna get used to mini dash, so that way even if you hit it at a tip range, which in lag or online or so on will happen quite a bit, you'll get it anyway. Now I'm just showing you on, I'm trying to figure out myself on how to kind of get this back to 1 mini dash in a kind of easier way but effective. So what I came up with is do while standing 2 into a while standing 4 into a back to 1. This would help, yeah, but I think what would be better is while standing 2 into down forward 1-4. Okay, listen up now. Down forward 1-4 into while standing 4 into back to 1. That will work much more better rather than what's going on here. And in the next video, I'll show you what exactly I'm talking about. Anyway, also I'll put another combo in there, and there will be other combos that are coming up soon as well. As I said before, I'm doing max damage. Compilation or like a montage or some however you want to call it. But anyways, yeah, so that will make you understand what's actually going on. I've actually spoken with other Jin mains as well. They've told me that, oh yeah, this is max damage and that's max damage. I've looked at what they've done, and I've looked at what others have done, professionals and the non-professionals, the people that have got YouTube channels and the people that haven't, people that are Jin mains and people that are not. I've looked at all of it, and this is where I've come up with these max damage combos. Well, most of it is been that, but well, not most of it, a bit of that has been looking at that, and a lot more of it, or most of it, has been me just chilling out in practice mode, getting bored and then coming up with these things. But anyways, yeah, so that will be out very soon, and you'll understand what is the actual true damage that Jin can actually dish out. So it's max damage. I was quite surprised. Most of it is pretty much 90 odd, well 90+%, so you know, well 90 plus damage, not percent, but damage. So anyways, now just look at me failing. I'm joking, but look at me on how I'm doing this. So what you want to do is you want to run, and now you want to do the while standing 4 in the middle of his cross dash. Split the cross dash in half now. So he goes forward and then he stops. Now I want you to do, now I just want you to kind of, yeah, make the cross dash stop at the midpoint. So I want you to just do the cross dash, but look at it and split it in half basically, where you enter the cross dash and then you leave the cross dash. That's what I call it. So when you leave the cross dash is when you just go forward after you've gone into the cross motion, and the entering of the cross dash is pretty much where you go into the cross dash from standing, and then you do that little skid, and then the rest of it is the other half of it. So yeah, but pretty much that's what it is. So that's what you gotta do, and yep, you've got another, well, I've got another combo for you as well, which is this one over here. and so you can do that one, you know. For the elites, like not elites, but like the proper good players that have got super good execution, I want you to do an electric into 3 wire standing, no, into 4 wire standing fours, into a mini dash back to 1. That is what I want you to do, and that is pretty much what will help you quite a lot. The other combos that Jin has with wire standing 4, I'll go over those as well. I just have to break this controller in, which means just get used to it, so I can actually do instant wire standings much more effectively. I can still do those combos, but they're not as consistent because the controller I'm getting used to. I found it again after ages, so yeah, this controller is good. The other one is messed up, but anyways, yeah. So as you can see, I'm hitting the 4, and I'm hitting the wire standing 4 quite consistently. So, yep. And I'm just gonna keep doing this again and again, so you get the timing of what's going on. So yeah, boom, 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 boom. Also, I am gonna show a little slow-mo at the end on both of these things, so don't worry about that. Alright, so now I've shown you that, and dropped it a few times, got it a few times, and so on. Okay, so now then, what you want to do is just do this. I'm gonna just probably show you one more time. Yep, and let's see. Yep, nice fail. Anyways, so okay, finally. So this is where I'm just showing you on whereabouts to do the cross dress and so on. I do get quite consistent while doing this. I mean, I haven't trained all day, I just jumped on a few minutes ago, and yeah. But this is me after just jumping on without no training and practice mode or anything, just yeah. Anyways, what I want you to do is while standing 2, you see, back forward 2, 3, zen 1, into back 3, zen 1, 2. You can't do this if you don't mini dash. Now I'm showing you that I'm not mini dashing and I'm just holding forward. It's not going to work out. Even if you delay that zen 1 to the last point, you're still not get it because the opponent falls too quick. So you may get it, but it's not going to be a complete combo or a real combo, meaning that the opponent can tech roll out of it. You have to mini dash. Now there's another combo, $100 combo. I'm just showing you the mini dashes, so it's a $100 combo. This is the combo, which is the 2 electric, which is pretty much $200 combo. I hate this combo, but anyways, yeah, because I don't like the delay in there. But anyways, you got that, and then this one, which is I kind of like this one. It's not that difficult to do. So yeah, you got that one, which is $300 combo, and it actually doesn't do 76 damage. I had counted it on, as you can see, and I did it again, first try, boom, nice. Anyways, so yeah, that's what it is. I'm also gonna do another video on how to have insane execution, but yeah, I'm not going to be showing you different types of characters. I'm just going to show you on what to do and how to do it and so on, what training. Okay dokie, so here we go. Now this is super slow, so you'll be able to actually understand what's going on. So the forward 4 hits, the foot goes down or the leg touches the floor, then you see that? I waited until it's the end of his cross dash and then back to 1, boom boom, yep, then 1 2 4. So also a little side note, sometimes the 1 to 4 will actually hit completely. What I mean by that is 1 and the 2 will actually hit, and if that happens, then just do back to 1 at the end. It hit regardless, so you'll be alright. Anyways, then you got that, and then another one, the same thing. Watch this, the leg touches the floor or the foot touches the floor, and then boom, while standing 4, back 2 1, oh wait, no, back 4 2 3, okay, this is a different variation now, and ends with back 3 Zen 1 2, so yep. As you can see, boom boom. You'd actually be surprising how different these combos look in slow motion. The fact that they actually hit the ground and it's still a combo is a bit crazy, you know, not a bit crazy but a bit interesting. So anyways, pretty much you've got ages to do that while standing 4, so don't kind of stress out. Anyways, so boom boom boom, right there. And yep, and then back to 1, I think this one is, yeah, back to 1. That's one of my favorite combos to do that, from that forward 4, because it's consistent. Anyways, and plus it gives a nice wall split, like you can get a lot of tech from it, and a lot of damage, a lot of good things. So and I think this was a complete fail because I forgot which end I was going for. This is the problem that I think many gym players actually face, because Jin now has got a lot of options from his launches, so you don't know to go for back to 1 or back 3 Zen 2 or back 4 2 1 2, or you know 3 1 Zen 3, or even down back 2 3 or 4 3, or 1 plus 2 for like wall carry, or you know, all these things you can do, but you don't know if you should, because you don't know where the wall is, or you don't know how much damage it's gonna do, like exactly. So I mean, yeah, you can see the numbers there, but you know, you really have to get used to the life going down to that point and so on. Like that Western 4 did a lot of damage, so then this is probably gonna go on like 50 something, yeah, 55. I think this one is the one where I did back to 1 again, yeah. That's hilarious. Anyways, and boom. Interesting. Alright, and this is quick motion. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, and this is in 4 bars. Yeah, 4 bars Wi-Fi. Oh wow. Anyway. Alright, and lastly, down forward 1 4. Now it's gonna look a little different to what it normally looked like when it comes to the while standing 4 crouch dash attack. So down forward 1 4, and from the down forward 1 4, by the way, don't do wall bounce like I did. Anyways, you do the forward 4, wait till his leg hits the ground, and I can see I did half the animation of the crouch dash, so I put in half this time. If you look at the other combo I did without the down forward 1 4, you see that I didn't need to actually do that. I need to delay the while standing 4. So if you do forward 4 and it hits from a little bit of a further range, you want to delay the while standing 4. But yeah, so again, watch how I do while standing 4 quickly, half the animation, and boom, just like that. Then the mini dash, as you can see, because my leg hit the ground again, I can mini dash back to 1, boom. And let's see, So yeah, pretty much that's all I want to say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and look out for those other videos that are coming along. I'm gonna put out some other fast videos as well because I think he's getting way stronger. So yeah, look out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.